I've just realized what these two guys are up to with their smart glasses and AI, and it is not for our benefit. See, on the surface it looks like cool tech, but what I'm going to share with you in this video is a shocking revelation of what their new plan is to keep us dumb, because the dumber we are, the richer they get.
It's time that the country heard the truth about what these companies are doing, about what these chatbots are engaged in.
Previous whistleblowers have come before this body to publicly testify to the suffering adults and children experience using Meta's products. Meta has promised it would change. I am here to tell you today that Meta has changed, but for the worse, for the worse, for the worse.
And we are calling it iPhone.
This may or may not have been their goal, who knows, but by creating a device that had apps at a touch, not only removed any barriers to what would become this addiction, but it also gave companies like Facebook access to our phone cameras, microphones, location data, and even information on how long we actually spend looking at something on the screen. But to their credit, they've been the most vocal about privacy and taking steps to limit the amount of data these apps can collect on us. I mean, take a look at the Ask App Not to Track feature they released in 2022. That cost Facebook a whopping $10 billion. The Android has this as well, but it's so much more complicated to access. If you know, you know. Which brings us to this question. What are they planning next? The thing is, having to release apps on a platform that you cannot control really limits what you can do. See, while the development of these glasses look innocent, it really isn't. See, they took notes when the metaverse failed, because these glasses are the direct opposite of the VR headsets they wanted us to live in. They weigh just a little bit more than normal glasses and allow you to see the real world, giving you the illusion that you're still present in the moment.
I was wearing these for an hour and a half straight, and I forgot.
See, it's hard enough as it is with our phones. Now, imagine it being glued to your face.
They were trying to show me other features like, oh, you can take phone calls and you can ask it what you're looking at. I was scrolling reels the whole time. See, they won't advertise this, but the Meta Ray-Ban displays are the ultimate doom scrolling device.
And this is why they're happy losing billions on their glasses. OpenAI is also reportedly building their own device, because when you control the hardware and software, you can do whatever you want, you can collect as much data as you want, and manipulate people as much as you want, and nobody can stop you, because our governments are historically useless in trying to intervene in these things.
Well, if so, how do you sustain a business model in which users don't pay for your service?
Senator, we run ads.
I see.
And to add on to that, with these new AI tools and TikTok-like AI social media, they can drastically increase the amount of dopamine-inducing novelty content on their apps by making it so much easier to create videos. You don't need a camera, you don't need lighting, you don't need editing skills, just prompt and the monkeys on roller skates.
What did surprise me though, is this video is actually reasonably funny, and I didn't write any of the dialogue or anything I said, it came up with that.
If we don't take care, we're going to be in real trouble here. Because most of this stuff is low value content that don't add anything to your life, but they take up so much time that you could be spending on doing things that actually add value to your life. I don't want to make it seem like I hate technology, because I love technology and all the innovations, but as the day goes by, I'm slowly realizing that if I don't take control of the situation, I'm probably going to end up kind of regretting it and not reaching my full potential because I spent, I don't know, 20 minutes watching people cut a bar of soap. Which is why the social media detox and the dumb phone movement gives me hope that we're still aware that something's not right and needs to be fixed. For me though, I'll never buy Meta Ray-Bans or whatever else Meta comes up with, because I really don't want to give Meta that much access into my life. When it comes to these vibes or Sora 2, definitely not, because what is the value there? With Instagram and Facebook, I'm hooked because they lured me in with the promise of being able to connect with people, but I don't see anything of value here, and so I'm not even gonna go on it. But if you'd like to learn how AI is causing your brain to shrink, just check out this video.